Hi folks, Leigh Farnell, how you going? Look, I'm reporting back in after having done a series of coaching calls this morning. Look, we put out on our website a temporary limited time offer of spend 20 minutes with Leigh Farnell answering your number one problem. And boy, oh boy, did we get some interesting questions coming in. Everything from how do I find out what clients want, to how do I attract the ideal client, to a whole range of things. But what came up incredibly were the number one principle in the yellow zone. The number one principle in the yellow zone is the sell, the beliefs, the story that we're telling ourselves. The number of times I heard someone say, oh, I can't do that because, that's not going to happen because, I've got too many competitors and they're charging way less than me. And people say it as if it's true. No, it's BS. It is a belief system. It is a belief system, and one of the reasons BS is called BS, bullshit, is because so many of the belief systems and beliefs that were floating between the ears of these very great people, lovely people, were bullshit. And they were impediments, they were psychological impediments. As Anthony Robbins says, 80% of success is psychology and 20% is systems and strategy. Because if you haven't got the psychology right, you can have the best systems and strategy in the world and you're still blind to it. Which brings me to the next point, where someone today was saying, oh, it's difficult, the market's tough. And I started asking them about what they did and why they did what they did. And it was just, the story was incredible. And what it showed to me was, again, most people are so close to their story, including me, get so close to their story, they don't see the gold in the backyard. And that's why you need a coach and a mentor and someone who knows what they're looking for to help extract the story, the emotion in the story, the backstory, the features, advantages and benefits. Most people are blind. Then the packaging people are doing. I don't mean just the gift wrap, I mean the way they're bundling their products and services together is weak. They're not seeing that things are multimedia. There's the internet. There's a whole range of ways to package and distribute information and deliver value over the internet these days. Face-to-face is one way, but right now, here I am on media, sharing information, sharing value, sharing content, and most people are blind. They're still giving out pieces of paper, whereas in fact those pieces of paper should be converted into video discussion or even webinar. Because as Ziegler says, communication is a transference of emotion, a transference of energy. You guys know I get so kind of excited and I get maybe too excited sometimes because you go, oh, Farnell, you're a bit full on there. But I can see in the background here, there's my old Melbourne University Water Polo Club photo. Hedley Griffiths and Carlo and Charlie and Scotty and Tank, guys that we trained with, still good mates from way back in the 1970s. Got water polo on tonight actually, keeping the mind, body, spirit, teamwork, I love it, competition. I said, I'm not that competitive until someone wants to compete with me. Bizarre. How are you? Mindset. You need people at times to challenge your mindset, challenge your thinking, which is why you need a coach. I love it. Challenge, coach, caring. Challenge, coach, caring. There is a relationship between I'm your coach, I care about you, and I'm going to challenge you so that you actually move forward, to break through. Some of these things I heard people say absolutely unbelievable. So, what am I saying? One, you've got to take a deep dive in the yellow zone, look at your 10 Ps and positioning. You need to do it with someone outside of your business, a coach who can see. I say it's like a doctor looking at an x-ray. You look at an x-ray, what does it say? A doctor, especially a specialist, can see all sorts of subtleties and distinctions within that x-ray. And the same being with me and your business, looking at the marketing, the positioning, the wording, the questions you're asking. This is again a question like, how do I discover my customer needs? I said, well, first of all, look at the Blue Zone video that we're actually giving away. Structure, smart, strategic, need discovery, questioning. Smart, strategic, need discovery, elicitation, educare, where you elicit. Telling isn't selling, eliciting, educare. That is a drill you need to be doing, which then comes back into deliberate practice. What am I saying here? Here we go. That's our sales management system that we work with our clients on, the sales management system. But more importantly, then there is the actual colour zone selling system. And the yellow zone is where we do a lot of the preparation and the planning and the drilling, so that when it gets to green zone, negotiation, closing, selling, handling objections. Mind you, there's potentially handling objections in there as well. It's all there. We've documented it. We show you how to integrate it and build it into a successful business. Particularly the larger the business, the better, the bigger the impact we can have. But the smaller the business, these principles apply. If you don't have it in place, if you don't have a selling system, you're making it up. If you don't have a selling system, you're leaving money on the table. If you don't have a selling system, you're not converting. You're wasting leads. You don't have a selling system, you don't even have people coming in and inquiring in the first place. You don't have a selling system, when they do inquire, it's all about price, because you haven't positioned yourself with enough value and enough story, enough backstory. You haven't got people knocking on your door. You know, you need the mindset of the marketer. And this is what I said to one of the people coaching this morning. You need to wake up each morning and go, I'm not only an archaeologist or an accountant or a retailer, I'm a marketer and a retailer. I'm a marketer and an accountant. I'm a marketer and an archaeologist. There's a great principle from the great marketer, Dan Kennedy. He says, you're not in the accounting business, you're in the sales and marketing of the accounting business. I'm not in the sales coaching business, I'm in the sales and marketing of the sales coaching business. And it's not even sales coaching, because sales coaching is the process. What do we really want? We want sales transformation. We want profit transformation. We want more money with less effort, less headaches, so that it's flowing, not having up and down like a roller coaster. So join me, commit, invest in yourself. Folks, I want to see you sell more, serve more, prosper more. When more people are selling successfully, serving successfully, prospering successfully, we can help the nation prosper, which is another point of one of the people this morning. She'd been spending so much time working in charity, she hasn't been spending time in her own business. Now she's going broke because she's been giving so much of her time. I said, look, that's why they say on the plane, you take in the oxygen first, then give oxygen to the kid. Start giving the oxygen to kid and you fake. How useful are you for your child? So when it comes to charity, you get your systems in place first to create surplus, so you can then give. In fact, you build systems into your business, so part of your business is giving. That's where Paul Dunn and B1G1 are so fantastic, in that they're saying, you know, people buy one, but give a part of it away. You know, you got the chicken, give a bit of the wing away. You know, everybody wins. So what am I saying? These coaching calls, I'm getting face to face with people, talking to customers, talking to prospects, getting inside their mind, which is what you should be doing as well. And most people have very poor lead generation, which again is why I said, talk to us, get involved in our Yellow Zone March 18 Deep Dive Fill Up Your Pipeline webinar, because most people don't either know or have the tools or the help to make it happen. And that's what we will do with our Yellow Zone Deep Dive coaching and consultancy service. Come and join us. I want to help you sell more. Everyone sells, everyone serves. Everyone should prosper. Take action. Register now. See ya.